If it's one of a kind, it's heirloom, and of course it's from Spode, a company more than 200 years old that probably your grandmothers had been eyeing and coveting for their home. This is our 12-inch Santa tree cookie jar. It comes home today on clearance, which is a fabulous heirloom find for less than $55. We've got 6 easy payments, which is well. And when you take a look at how exquisite Santa is, this is the magic captured on an everyday piece for your home.
It is, and as you said, Spode's known the world over. It's an English company, over 200 years old, and the Spode Christmas tree pattern is the iconic American, and actually in parts of the world, Christmas dinnerware pattern. And so what we've done here, and that's a beautiful picture right there, that Christmas tree is the original Christmas tree since 1938, when the Christmas tree pattern was introduced to the United States. And no matter if you've received pieces from a relative, a loved one, or you've collected it yourself, it all works back to that beautiful holly leaf tree with the poppers and the lanterns and the teddy bear and the dolls on the tree.
And something I want to point out as you grab kind of like that close shot of the trees, you see how pristine every single line is, every single color is of the tree. And while that is a smaller footprint on the grand scheme of Santa, all of those details are still the same.
They are, and this is actually a mixing bowl set that I'll be with you in a couple of minutes.
Wait for that one.
And again, there's the iconic Christmas tree there, the holly leaf. And this is, so it's kind of interesting. This is a cookie jar, by the way. I'm holding Santa's head up here. But Spode Christmas tree is the only holiday pattern that has a Jolly Saint Nick. And it's also on top of the tree, I should say, as a tree topper instead of an angel or a star. But look at this, all the hand painting. Look at that beautiful face, the rosy cheeks, the twinkle in its eye. All of this gold is all hand flecking. I'm going to set this lid down.
And what kind of gold is that?
22 karat gold. This is all hand flecked. And again, as we go around, the beautiful, rich, vibrant, traditional coat, this is the accents, the embossing is all hand applied, 22 karat gold by artist. Again, look at the attention to detail. And this is the back of Santa. So whether you're going to use this as a cookie jar or you want to just have it out in your kitchen or your living room or on your table, again, if you already have another dinnerware pattern, this is just a beautiful piece. You can gift it, obviously.
I love the box.
The box, gift-giving box, and the story of how the Spode Christmas tree pattern came to be is on the back of every box. And I will give you the Reader's Digest version of that. In 1938, a young English designer named Harold Holdway had been tasked with designing a holiday pattern for the American market. So he was like, okay, I can do that.
Got it.
So he went to his drawing board, literally, and he brought back his first pass. Here's the Harry London. We're going to fill it up. And guess what? The very first sketch had the Christmas gifts on the branches. The gifts. He had never seen a decorated American tree, had no idea. And he also put a Jolly Saint Nick on the top instead of an angel or a star. So that's kind of, that was the beginning of the tradition, if you will, of how that particular tree came to be.
Well, and a couple of things I want to mention. We just got done with a 2-hour silver show. I don't think I'll ever have 22 karat gold in my repertoire to wear every day. And if I do, I won't be able to wear it because it will take a completely different shape than what it came to me in. But when you see this Santa with all of his 22 karat detailing and glory, I mean, that's easily 75 pieces of candy that you have in there, but yet your cookies are there. But when you see him, I love that the detail, he doesn't exactly look like a cookie jar. So to me, this is where the private stash lives. This is where Santa knows to get the cookies that maybe mom or dad or the kids took a little bite out of that was left out beforehand. And yet with his stature, he's 12 inches high. And these are the kind of heirloom qualities that when you think about getting it home on clearance today, we won't ever have this again. We're retiring it from our collection. And when you think about Spode being more than 200 years old, this goes in your heirloom collection to bring out.
It really does. And again, you know, think outside of the box. Yes, it's a cookie jar, but we just have good old-fashioned candy canes in one. We have, let's see what's over here. We have some Cheryl's cookies with some candies in here.
Okay, so that's, okay, this is the stash that we'll come back over, and if not, I can tilt it. This is the stash that I want. Red and green candies with a mixture of Cheryl's cookies, because it's, if nothing else, you should have a well-rounded diet.
Yes. And how about, I mean, think about it. Think of all the
weighty.
These beautiful. We have Moose Munch here, I think from Harry and David, which is always a crowd favorite.
Yes.
And then right here, we have this filled with Cheryl's cookies. How beautiful is that?
I think we've decided upstairs with my producer, John, that everything tastes just a little bit better out of a Jolly Santa.
It does. It does. And look at this. Now, this is what I would fight you over.
Right.
Seriously.
Choose the nail.
Squirrel brand.
Yes.
These are literally addictive. And
look like they're also hand-painted in 22 karat
exactly. So again, like I was telling you earlier, you know, when you're a child, whether it's that snow globe or it's that ornament, whatever, something that you add to your family's Christmas memories this year. But again, it's the whole pattern of going back to home, tradition, family, memories.
Well, you and I both grew up kind of near each other, and it's funny, my mom never would put out an advent calendar because she's like, it makes me sad they're only being 25 days.
That's true.
So we always had a cookie jar, and throughout the holidays, and which the holidays pretty much started November 1st. I mean, who are we kidding? In our house,
right?
Everybody was allowed one treat out of the cookie jar a day. So it might have been a little piece of candy, but rather than counting down the advent calendar, it was like, what does Santa have, in this case, have to offer us today? Is it gonna be squirrel nuts? Is it gonna be Cheryl's cookies? Is it gonna be a Harry London chocolate? And that's kind of the fun that you can have around with this, so that it's the piece that, you know, out of all of your decorations, this is one the kids and the grandkids and you really can't wait to bring back out.
Yes.
Well, I'll see you back.
Yep, with the mixing bowls.
In a few minutes. First Day Presented wants 6 easy payments to bring it home as an affordable heirloom gift for the holidays. And then I don't think you're going to be back with this. It's actually a set of 6 mixing bowls. I think we just have the wrong graphic. But you know what? It's 7:40 in the morning.
Yeah.
I ain't mad about it. Some of the stuff I say at like 3 o'clock in the morning.
I know, right?
5 o'clock. I'm like, man. But Sandy is going to be back with 2 mixing bowls, so don't you worry. Oh, hi, Mark Charles, Miss Ellie.
Nothing says Christmas like Harry London, Santa cookie jar, and a can opener.
Good old-fashioned can opener. In your choice of holiday colors, one
I'm the oddball of the show, by the way, if you haven't noticed that.
So very true. But I'll tell you, I get more questions